welcome back to Thai News at 9. Before I get into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell for daily uploads. Okay, so y'all, we all heard the sad news last week about actor Tiny's passing. A release from the LA County Sheriff's Department says friends and business associates of Lister became worried last Thursday, when they hadn't heard from him since last Wednesday night. Deputies performed a welfare check where they made their way into his apartment, and that's where they found him dead. As of last week, cops say it's believed that Tiny died of natural causes, but an autopsy will be performed to determine an official cause of death. But Tiny's condition in the days before his demise was very alarming. But Tiny was very confident that he was taken care of by the man upstairs. Actor-rapper Chris Lavere, I hope I said that right, tells TMZ he was with Tiny Monday at the Friday Stars Marina Del Rey home, where Tiny was recording a live stream video session with fans and fielding questions for a Q&A. Part of the convo was posted on social media, and while you can see Tiny was not well here, Chris says it was much worse up close in person. So I'm going to show you guys a quick snippet of the live stream. Here it is.
I'm gonna do some comedy in the near future, but I love doing dramatic pieces.
How old were you when you realized that acting is what I want to do forever?
When you done, we did as many films as I've done, that's what you're gonna be doing through His grace and mercy. Because when you do almost 250 films in 38 years, that's what God called you to do.
Right.
Definitely.
So out of all your movie quotes, what's your favorite one?
Oh, it's them Friday lines. When we put a gun on me, I said, what you gonna do with that?
Now, in the video, you can clearly see Tiny was struggling to speak and breathe, much like he had during his interview with Brandon J. Only difference here is that Tiny kind of nods off at various points, and his energy and his focus was also low compared to the rest of the chat room. And here is that interview he had with Brandon J as well.
With California shut down and just with the
Hollywood don't stop.
No.
We independent. And I do so many different things. I was talking to where God got a bunch of stuff on my plate, and Hollywood gonna crank all the way back up in January.
Yeah.
Hollywood gonna go all over the world, gonna crank it up. And they got the vaccine, right? So the vaccine, give it a couple months. I'm taking that vaccine.
You taking it?
I'm taking it.
Tiny was a good sport. He did his best to engage with all his fans the best way he could. But Chris tells TMZ that behind the scenes, Tiny was startling him. He says the man was coughing nonstop. And when Chris asked if he was okay, Tiny replied he was fine. Apparently, Chris pressed to see if he felt like he needed to go to the doctor. Chris believed he did, and Tiny responded, "No, God's got me." Chris let it go at that time. By the way, as he reported, Tiny apparently contracted COVID 4 months ago, like many suspected, apparently. Chris tells TMZ it was confirmed that he had COVID, but Tiny believed he'd beaten it and gotten past the symptoms. As we see now, that was not the case. After Chris was hanging out with Tiny for a couple of hours and subsequently learned of his death days later, TMZ was told that Chris is now concerned he might have COVID and plans to get tested ASAP, which he should, TMZ broke the story. Tiny was found dead Thursday in his home, and like I said earlier, an autopsy is pending for an official cause of his death. He was only 62 years old. Rest in peace. This is Thai News at 9, and until next time, Let's make it a great day.